Hello mountain bikers, welcome back to your favorite gear show. With the holiday season approaching, we've gone all gadgets and glasses for this edition. Well, there's a new helmet in there too. But before we jump into the review section, you know what time it is. Time for our customary industry news roundup with a month in a minute. Let's dig in. Wolftooth has jumped into the dropper post market with a self-beating post called the Resolve, which left a great impression on our tester. Read the full review on our site to learn more. Title continues to grow its product line with the new Reform alloy and carbon handlebar line. Congrats to Title founder Brett Reeder, who just won Rampage. Intense just launched the all-new Tracer 29 with big wheels front and back and 170mm of travel. Canfield says 27 ain't dead with the introduction of the 2023 Balance, offering minor updates, new colors and build options. Whitey grows its Core range with the introduction of the 2S Core 4 and the Dirt Love Core 2. Zeroed Bikes now has a European operation, able to ship bikes directly to customers from the Netherlands. Evil pushes on with a lightly salted approach, introducing the LS version of the offering featuring minor tweaks and improvements. DVO now offers a full range of custom tuning options directly via its web shop, and it has also just introduced the third generation of its Topaz Airshock. Pirelli completes its MTB tire range with the introduction of the Scorpion EN and DH models, designed for the most demanding enduro and downhill races, respectively. In the e-bike world, Bosch's new Performance Line CX Race Limited Edition motor can crank out up to 400% of rider pedaling power to help you up those punchy sections. In case you need new wheels to handle all that torque, WTB's new HTZ i30 was developed specifically to meet the demands of modern full-power e-bikes. Upstart Foxfolk is looking to solve problems caused by tight chainstay bridges with the introduction of the Dirt Skirt, currently available for select specialized models, but the range is set to grow to cover other brands as well. And to conclude this news section, Crank Brothers just launched a Fabio Wibmer signature edition of their Stamp flat pedal with a sharp new colorway that matches the style of this internet icon. Whoa, lots of cool new stuff there, but we're just getting started. Time to jump into the reviews. If you like riding with a soundtrack, you may have been struggling to find a pair of headphones that work well for mountain biking. New Zealand-based company Earshots has recently released a second generation of their over-the-ear Bluetooth headphone, and we've put it to the test to see how it performs out on the trail. The Earshots feature a true wireless architecture, meaning that each earpiece is a separate unit and there's no need for any cable between them. The impetus behind the design was to make a headphone that won't fall out during exercise, which is why the over-the-ear approach was favored. Earshots puts its own twist on this approach, however, with a magnetic lock that helps to secure the rear part of the headphone by clamping itself to the in-ear part. The in-ear piece can also be rotated to ensure it aligns with your particular ear shape. The speaker unit sits over the ear canal, but does not block it to allow for some ambient sound to be audible as well. The over-the-ear approach leaves room for a big battery, which means that the Earshots can deliver around 10 hours of playback off a single charge. That's an impressive improvement over the first generation, which could only manage about 4. The charging case now also holds enough juice for around 15 recharges, making this a truly mobile solution that can accompany you on many adventures without having to recharge. Charging speeds are fast for when you need a quick fix-me-up. Finding a good fit was easy for us, at least for those among us with reasonably big ears. The magnetic clipping action is subtle, not so strong as to create an immediate pressure point, but strong enough to ensure that the Earshots will not move even during your more vigorous workouts. The sound quality is better than the first generation. There's more bass now to make you even more stoked to ride, but still without overpowering the mix like some headphones will do. The open ear canal design does make it more susceptible to wind noise, however, so the listening experience at higher speeds is a bit compromised, but overall the sound reproduction is clear and well balanced. User controls are simple, allowing you to pause or play the music or skip forwards or backwards in a playlist. You can also answer or reject incoming phone calls with the same button. Phone call audio quality is good on both ends of the conversation, incidentally. When we reviewed the first generation Earshots, we noted that the buttons were placed in an awkward position. This has been addressed here, which is a great improvement. There is still no way to adjust playback volume from the headphones, which is a bit of a drawback in our opinion. In action, we found the Earshots very well suited to the task at hand. They work well with both riding glasses and a helmet, and they remain securely in place no matter what you get up to on the bike. The level of comfort is fairly high, although we did start feeling some pressure points after a couple of hours of continuous use. This is a small trade-off given how stable the Earshots are in action, but keep it in mind if you're looking to buy a pair of headphones for general use throughout the day as well. There are more comfortable options out there. As far as in action goes, these are a great choice for mountain biking, running, going to the gym, or any other activity that you want to set to your own soundtrack. 100% continues to grow its range of cutting-edge eyewear, and their latest sports performance sunglass, the Norvik, infuses past racing design with modern innovations, employing technology and function that can perform in various situations. The Norvik is made from durable and flexible TR90 thermoplastic and features a two-piece cylindrical lens design with purpose-built side shields that provide additional protection and minimize peripheral glare. The glasses come with an Ultra HD mirrored lens, and a set of clear replacement lenses. Both lenses are 100% UV protective, impact resistant, scratch resistant, and have a hydrophobic and oleophobic treatment to repel water, dirt, and oil. Rubber is used on the temple tips to keep the glasses in place, and an extra rubber nose pad is included to fine-tune fitment. On the trail, the Norvik offered the crisp premium optics we've come to expect from 100% eyewear. Although not as large as some of 100%'s other models, we enjoyed the moderate size and ergonomic frame design that allowed the Norvik to mesh with various trail helmets. The rubber temple tips succeeded in limiting movement, while the comfortable nose piece gave the glasses a light, minimalistic feel. The Norvik is the only dual-lens sunglass in 100%'s lineup. However, the nose bridge did not obstruct our view, and we still enjoyed a wide field of vision. Swapping between lenses was not super straightforward, and bending the frame around the lens tab was nerve-wracking. But a little patience allowed us to find the right technique. Just make sure to be delicate. The most distinct attribute of the Norvik is the side shield, which clips into place to give the glasses added rigidity and stiffness. The extra peripheral coverage limited sunlight from getting through the sides of the glasses and gave us extra peace of mind when riding overgrown trails. But more than anything, the shields gave the Norviks a unique look that caught the attention of other riders. With plenty of riding glass option in 100%'s product line, not to mention what exists from other brands, the Norvik stands out amongst the rest by offering riders additional peripheral protection on top of class-leading lens quality, comfort, and fit. The Fox Proframe has been around since 2017, and in many ways it has helped shape the lightweight full-face helmet category into what it is today. 5 years is not an insignificant amount of time, however, and Fox needed to take the Proframe to the next level if they wanted to continue competing in an increasingly crowded market. That is exactly what they've done with the all-new Proframe RS. The original Proframe relied on shell sizes and padding thickness to adapt to your head's dimensions, much like a traditional full-face helmet would. The RS offers a much more ventilated shell, fitted with an internal BOA harness that can be synced down around your skull, just like a half-shell helmet. It is also equipped with the all-new MIPS Integra split system, basically a pair of different density impact liners held together with rubber bumpers to provide protection against all kinds of impact forces: high speed, low speed, and rotational. The Proframe RS carries all current full-face helmet certifications, including the ASTM downhill standard. It ships with a removable GoPro mount, 2 cheek pad sizes, and is equipped with a Fidlock magnetic buckle and a 3-position visor. The retail price of $359 puts it right at the pointy end of the market, comparable in price to POC's Otacon Race MIPS, and $60 more expensive than Troy Lee's Stage. Slipping into the Proframe RS for the first time, we were surprised by the aired-out feel this helmet provides. The generous vents combined with the harness-based fit system conspire to produce a helmet that feels very light on the head, even if it is not the outright lightest helmet in this category at present. The frontal opening is massive, and the large vents in the chin bar ensure completely unrestricted breathing even on heavy climbs. The airflow over and around the helmet is equally impressive. As soon as you start moving, you can feel the air cooling your dome. The fit is easy to adjust using the integrated BOA system, which helps to hold the helmet in place around the widest area of your head. In action, we found the RS to be ever so slightly less stable than the previous version of the Proframe, and also compared to main rivals from TLD and POC. With goggles on and the internal harness synced down, the RS stays put, but if we're splitting hairs here, it moved around fore to aft a little bit more than the others for this particular tester. The MIPS Integra Split system is a massive improvement on the classic MIPS liner found in the previous Proframe. Integra Split is completely silent and feels much more solid when putting the helmet on or when adjusting its position on the head. None of those annoying MIPS creaks here. Goggle compatibility is excellent, and we applaud Fox for realizing that there's no point in putting any vents under the goggle strap. Storing goggles under the visor when climbing is possible, although the space there is somewhat limited even in the highest visor position, and the weight of the goggle makes itself felt here. We got better results storing goggles around the back of the helmet. All in all, we're well impressed by the new Proframe RS. It offers all the latest safety features and class-leading breathability in an easily adjustable package. If keeping safe and cool is at the top of your list of priorities, you'd do well to give it serious consideration. Whether you're in the group of people who believe that if a ride wasn't recorded on Strava, it may as well have never happened, or you just want a tool to stay on top of your training and fitness, you'll need some kind of device to record your rides. Wahoo's new Elemnt Rival fitness watch was designed primarily for triathlon, but we thought it would be interesting to see if it's worthy of consideration for us mountain bikers as well. The Rival is not a smartwatch in the traditional sense. It lacks a touchscreen and was not built for apps. What it does do is provide GPS and heart rate monitoring sensors and record your performances as you cycle, run or swim. There are also modes for things like yoga or strength training, or fully custom options to let you set up exactly what to track and how. The Rival looks more like a traditional sports watch with a round bezel and 5 buttons spread around the periphery. It's compatible with iPhone and Android and requires the companion app to share data with your phone or with external platforms like Strava. The companion app provides access to all your workout data after you're done, while a subset is displayed on the watch itself, both during and after the workout. There is basic support for phone notifications to be displayed on your watch, alerting you to new messages, for example, but no means to take any action from the watch, like answering a call or replying to an email. There's also a very basic map screen that was added in a recent software update. It basically just records and displays breadcrumbs along the route you've followed. It's not a fully fledged navigational aid by any means. You can't store music on the watch, and there's no support for any payment providers like Apple Pay or Garmin Pay, for example. These kinds of things is not what the Rival was made for. Rather, it focuses narrowly on tracking your workouts and providing you with the data you want to see during exercise. One of the flagship features of the Rival is the ability to manage the transitions between different sports and tracking equipment, like for example during a triathlon, where the watch can automatically detect when you transition from swimming to running, and it can also hand over tracking between the watch and a cycling computer to keep track of the total workout. This whole thing is of course rather wasted on us mountain bikers, but we still found a lot of things to appreciate when we started testing the Rival. First of all, it's very light and sits very comfortably on the wrist. The display is crisp and clear in any outdoor setting, although the backlit mode for indoors viewing is severely underpowered. The GPS is very precise, as is the heart rate monitor, and we were able to record very consistent data when comparing the Rival with products from Samsung, Apple and Garmin. It's super easy to cycle through workout screens, and they can be customized to show you exactly what you want when you want it. After the ride, the workout data is uploaded to the companion app, from where it can also be automatically pushed to Strava if you want it to be. The Rival will also count steps during the day and monitor your sleep during the night, all of which can be fed into the health app on your phone. We should mention the excellent battery life at this point. The watch will run for 14 days in basic operating mode, or up to 24 hours with continuous GPS tracking, which is very impressive for a wearable. All in all, despite some obvious shortcomings when comparing to more fully featured smartwatches, the Rival provides great functionality in a very comfortable package to allow you to fully track your exercise and daily activity without any of the fluff. Definitely a legit enough option for mountain bikers, while it's truly compelling for multisport athletes. Okay then, that's the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, happy trails.